Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing Princess Peach and we're going to use I just got this. It's like some cat eye polish. It's like iridescent cat eye. It's not quite as cat eye as the other set that this brand offers on Amazon, but it's still cute. I really like the iridescentness. It's very subtle. It's best in like the sun. So we're just layering that on and I'll throw in a clip of it in the sun and it just looks the best, honestly. But if it's like a gloomy day, it's not my favorite, but anyway, it's cute. So we put it on and now we are just taking our magnet and going around all the edges. That's my favorite technique, I think, for cat eye because you get like, you can see all the shine in one chunk. Ooh, also, I just got this in the mail. The day I filmed this, I got this in the mail, so I thought I'd just do a little unboxing on camera. This is the Nails by Dev 9mm. It's what I use for all my characters. It's my favorite brush. Very tiny, like very thin. That's why I like it. And yeah, here is the little cards that it comes with. It comes with a sticker always and a card. And this, I'm going to listen to it this time, you know. I say it every video, but clean it with alcohol. And now we're going to start with Princess Peach. I've actually been wanting to do Princess Peach for a while now. So I was very excited to do these nails. I couldn't wait. And we're going to do a little 3D charm 3D gem moment at the end, so stay tuned for that. But yes, we are starting off the way that I usually do. I am doing just the color blocking all of the colors of Princess Peach. So this was actually, I have the Complexion Collection by Nails by Dev. Again, I'm not sponsored by her. I just use a lot of her products. But anyway, this is Baby Doll, but I had to mix it with some white because Princess Peach is very pale. So even the palest color was not pale enough for Miss Princess Peach. So that's what I did. I'm just filling her in. I'm taking my time. Like I always say, this first shape is gonna, you're gonna compare all the like rest of the proportions of the body and the head to this first shape. So take your time. I did a second layer and this is actually the second time I did the hair. I did the hair much higher the first time, fun fact, and I had to lower it because there was not enough room for the crown. So if you have to do that, that's totally fine. Just make sure you do that like before you cure, obviously. So I had it all placed. I was like, I don't think I have enough room. And then I just wiped it off, restarted, and this way I would have enough room. So trial and error, you guys, but it's all right. See, I think that was the gap where I erased it not to come back. But yeah, here we are. So now I'm just filling in the hair. Her hair is quite like on the neon side. So I had to mix in some of I use this a lot on a lot of yellow for characters. I have my regular yellow and I kind of mix in this D&D smiley. It's like a neon yellow. I'll pop it up on the screen. But this really helps to get that really like pop of yellow that a lot of characters, cartoon characters have. Like for SpongeBob, I've noticed when I do him, I need to make his yellow a lot more neon, just like Peach's hair right here. So that's a little note. So I do suggest getting like a neon yellow if you're going to be doing a lot of cartoon characters. See, you can see here, this is the regular yellow that I have, and it's almost like an orangey yellow. So this yellow would not have worked for her hair. So I just threw in some of that smiley, mixed it in, and it ended up being the perfect color for Peach. And now we're going in with her dress. Her little collar is so cute. So we're going into this real hot pink for the collar, and then we're going to jump right in with like a lighter pink for the big poofy sleeves and the rest of the dress. I just love Princess Peach. She's so cute. I used to play Smash Brothers Melee with my sister, and she would always choose Princess Peach. I was very much a Luigi fan. He was my absolute favorite. But recently I was playing with my fiance because I just got another GameCube, and I was like, yes, because my parents sold mine when I was a kid, sadly, but I got another one for now. So we were playing Smash Brothers Melee, and I didn't have Luigi. I thought that was just like the character like that the game came with, but I guess I earned that character when I was a kid. But anyway, I started playing with all the characters, and Peach was so fun to play with. Peach and Kirby ended up being my favorite while I was waiting to get Luigi, and then once I got Luigi, I was like, well, dang, I think I like Peach and Kirby more. But anyway, I want to do a Kirby set eventually as well because Kirby is adorable as well. Let me know your guys' favorite character in Smash Brothers Melee. I was not great at the game. I had friends in middle school who were amazing at the game, and they would always just beat my sister and I like terribly. So my sister and I were the only ones who really played together at our house, and we were good competition for each other. But our other friends, like, we would just die immediately. But so now we're doing little Peach's little fringe on her hair. I really wanted to be able to show at least one side because I feel like the fringe on her hair is very important to her character, just her look overall. So I made sure that at least one side was showing. If I couldn't get both the left and right side showing, I just had to make sure this side was showing. So here we are, we're just filling that in. And then I just decided to go over the yellow again. I wanted it to be even more vibrant. And again, if you want to start with white, you can always do that, and then you wouldn't have to layer the color so much. But I just like to see the color immediately, so I start with the color and then I have to layer it a few times, but that's just the way I do it. And now I'm placing the earrings, this beautiful bluish teal color. So that's, we're placing those on her now. And then hopefully I think we move on to the line work after this. Here I just went in and put a little bit of the skin tone over the earring because the earring is like behind her chin. I went a little bit too aggressive with this, so her chin pokes out a little bit, but it's okay. She's still super cute. And then I do one more layer of this color because I just wanted to pop a little bit more. And again, don't worry about the texture because it could look a little not smooth. But once you put that top coat on, it really smooths everything out. And now we are taking that same yellow that I have for the crown and placing that around the gem on her. And this is the gem we're going to mimic for the other nails because I wanted to jazz up the other nails as well since we don't have any other characters for the other nails. But we're going to mimic this gem. So get excited. And now, of course, we're going in with the eyes. And you guys know I love a daughter tool for the eyes. It just makes it so much easier in my opinion. And then if I need to shape it out specifically, because she kind of had like almost a round square type of shaped eye. So if I have to make it a specific shape, I just go in with my little brush. And now we're doing the lips. She has the tiniest little pink part of her lips and then the white in the center. And then you just line everything. But yeah, she's looking a little funky right now. I was getting a little, oh, when I was doing it, but you know, just keep your mind there. Just keep going and it will most likely look good in the end. So just keep going. And with practice, it'll look even better every time, you know? I'll definitely do Peach again in the future. And now we're going in with that line work. I'm just using a potted gel. For line work, I think it's much easier to use a thicker gel, and that's what you get when you get potted gel. Specifically, I'm using the Baddest Black Nails by Deb gel. And for all the other part, I just did D&D for the big splotches of color. I use D&D because it's easier if it's thinner if you're doing big patches, but if you're doing line work, it's easier if it's thicker. So, and now we're just outlining everything. I was definitely struggling here a little bit on her earring. I made the lines a little bit thick, but don't worry too much. We can always go back in with that bluey teal and just place it in a little bit so the lines look a little bit thinner. So remember, you can always edit at the end, so don't worry. The eyes were definitely interesting because they're not fully like circled around. There's that bottom left portion that's left a little bit open. So you just keep going around. I try to do like a little bit at a time. I don't try to do the full circle because it would just, I know I would mess it up. So we just do a little bit at a time. I definitely got a little bit better when it came to the second eye, the left eye that I did. I learned a little bit from the first, and now we're just doing eyelashes. I just took a little bit oh my gosh, a little bit of the, oh my goodness, the potted gel, and then pulled it out. So it was like a little bit of a flick. So thick at the liner part and then thin at the tip of the eyelash. And now this little dot is so small. So I just used the tip of my brush to make that part. And now we're just outlining the mouth. Honestly, noses really intimidate me. They really do. I did the Bratz dolls and they didn't have noses. And I was like, oh, I just really didn't think about it. And then I had to do a Barbie on one of my clients and there was a nose. And I practiced Barbie, thank God, before she came in because she, oh my goodness, the difference. If I have it, I'll pop it up on the screen. But it was crazy because I was not used to doing the nose, so thank goodness. But then when I did on her, it was way better, so it was fine. But that was good practice for Peach. She has a really simple nose, very cute, wasn't hard at all. And, you know, now we're just going in with these little finishing touches, little ears, all of that. But yes, characters with noses, very intimidating. Who would think, you know? And like I said earlier, this is just me going in, using my different gel colors to touch up spaces that I think just need a little bit of touching up. So here we are. Oh, little whites of the eyes. Oh, and here's the texture. I love showing off the texture. It's so pretty. So it's all cured. It's all ready. And now we are top coating with our D&D top coat. And I always do 2 layers. Okay, so now we're jumping right into it. This is the charms. I mean, the little like 3D charms that we're doing. So we're kind of just mimicking her gem on her chest. And I'm just doing it in different shapes. So I start with a heart. I wanted the heart to be next to her. So I just use my D&D color and I shape a heart into, I kind of don't do it in the center of the nail. I kind of do it in like the upper center. That's where I liked it placed. It's kind of like where Peach is like the main part of her face is, and I kind of just wanted everything to be at that same level. So here we are. We're just placing the heart, and then I'll jump in when we get to the next step. And to top this off, I'm using just the Iridescent Light Clear from that same collection that I used as the pink. And I'm placing that on the heart. And then we're just going to use a little Magnetic Magic. It's very, again, it's a very subtle cat eye polish To be honest, you can barely tell the little, but you can still see the iridescent, which is nice. So that's what I was going for. So we just get that iridescent on there, and then we'll move on in just a sec. So now I'm top coating the whole thing. This is just an easier way for me to do it. I'm going to be placing those tiny little gold beads. I just threw them on there. This is just easier so I can just move them around instead of trying to pick them up individually, because, you guys know how I feel about bling. It's just not my favorite thing to do. So now I just threw it all on there, and I'm just using my daughter tool, going around the whole heart and placing these gems. So the only thing that was annoying with these guys was that the color, when you top coated them, kind of runs off a little bit. I just kept going. I don't know if you're even gonna be able to tell, but I could tell. It kind of runs off a little bit, but I just did them all the exact same way, so it looks very consistent. Like no one would actually could tell, but I could tell it turned the blue a little bit yellow, but it's all right. So now we just get every single thing placed perfect the way we want it, and then I'm going to get a thicker, clear builder gel. It's it's Young Nail Synergy gel. I just got it one time. I had no idea why I got it, but we're just filling it in. Sometimes oh my goodness. Sometimes I'll do 3D gems like this, and it works really well. Or I do like the 3D, art, organic, like little lines that people do sometimes. But this worked out perfect. I just threw it in there, kind of let it settle a little bit, just sit there, kind of, it settles itself. And if you want more, you can always cure it and then go back and put more on. I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. But I just throw that in there, let it cure, and then I top coat it one more time. Alrighty, and here you can see that on every other nail I did a different shape. I did an oval, a diamond, and on the thumb I did a rectangle. But here is the reveal. I absolutely love them. I'm still currently wearing them, but I absolutely love them so much. I think the gems were a really fun idea, and I really hope you guys liked Princess Peach. And don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in the next one.